They Them Project interviews non-binary individuals, offering a platform for them to be seen and heard while informing and educating everyone on how words and actions affect the trans plus community.
Hi, my name is Joe Ippolito.
Hi, Joe. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Actually, thank you for having me here.
Sure, thank you for coming.
It's the first time for the interviews where I'm actually not in my studio.
Yes.
So it's something new for both of us. Well, for me at least.
Yeah. No, and I'm glad that you came out to the house and you can see our pink wall.
Joe, I use he, him, his pronouns. May I ask what pronouns you use or accept?
I predominantly use he, him, but I have been known to go by they, them in the past, and even currently find myself evolving towards that possibility as well.
Would there ever be a time that you would be upset if someone asked you what pronouns you use?
No, not at all. I actually, because I pass so well, not necessarily by choice, but people just assume I'm he, him. And when I go into spaces in which people ask me my pronouns, like at a meeting where it's, that's one of the questions asked, I'm actually, I find it enjoyable to have to reiterate what my pronoun is. Health. I always say, first off, be respectful. If you don't know, respectfully ask, and you even might want to say that. I want to be respectful of your gender identity. So would you mind just letting me know what pronouns you prefer to use? At one point in my life, I identified as a female who dated men. Then I identified as a female who dated women, and now I identify for the most part as a masculine male-identified person who dates women. So I've kind of dated all genders in some form or fashion in a different gender of my own, if you will. So I consider myself to be an activist, an advocate, a filmmaker, an organizer. In the past 7 years, I've been doing work with Gender Real, which is my film festival. The mission of it is to enhance the visibility of trans and gender nonconforming people in film and media. But the work with Gender Real is really about bringing visibility to the voices of trans people from the perspective of trans people. So most of the films, not all, but most are created or made by trans or gender nonconforming people because, these experiences haven't had any visibility in the past. It's starting to get better now. We see films on Netflix and places like that, but there's still kind of a lack of visibility around the kind of diversity of the trans community. And so where Gender Real kind of falls now is that, we have this broad, diverse kind of group of films that really kind of touch upon so many different issues in the trans community that aren't being kind of talked about or seen.